Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to EAST 2021 Culture Sharing Session. Today, we are so grateful for having you all virtually in this program. UKSW participants will perform some dances and songs to show the various culture of our beloved country, Indonesia. So enjoy the show as we extend our peace and happiness in this year's EAST.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to East Asia Student Encounter Culture Sharing 2021. Good afternoon, the honorable lecturers from Kwansei Gakuin University and Universitas Kristen Satya Wacana, the honorable guests and the honorable participants of East Asia Student Encounter 2021. It's a pleasure to meet all of you today, even though through an online meeting like this. Before we start our culture sharing event, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Sonia and my partner Linda, and we will guide you until the end of the performance from Universitas Kristen Satya Wacana. And first of all, let us thank God for giving us mercy and blessing so we can attend this event without any obstacles in this happy present time. For today, participants from Universitas Kristen Satya Wacana will present traditional dances from Sumatra, Java, Bali, Kalimantan, Sulawesi, and Papua. But not only that, they will also perform a traditional song from Maluku. And of course, feel free to join the dancers if you want to.
Okay, everyone. So I would like to deliver some information about the first performance, which is Tortor Dance. Tortor Dance is a traditional dance from Bataknis culture, which comes from North Sumatra. This dance is not only used as a religious ritual, but nowadays this dance is performed for welcoming party, weddings, and even when someone passed away. Through this dance, Bataknis people convey their hopes and all their prayers. Demonstrating attitudes and feelings toward torture describe the condition and situations that are being experienced. They were all lost, but Bataknis traditional clothes to perform torture dance. So, without any further ado, let's see the performance performed by Alex, Krishna, and Jen. Wow, that was a performance of tortor dance. Let's give them applause.
Next, we will see the second dance performance, which is Cublak-Cublak Suweng from Java. Cublak-Cublak Suweng is a traditional game with the same title song. In Java, Cublak-Cublak Suweng is one of the tembang dolanan. Tembang means song, and dolanan means playing. It's a traditional game with a song to play with, usually played by children, especially in Central Java, the special region of Yogyakarta, and also East Java. But nowadays, people like to create their traditional dance choreographies with Cublak-Cublak Suweng. They wear jarik. Jarik is a cloth that has batik patterns to represent the Japanese culture. This dance will be performed by Serdi, Vena, and Alice.
Cublak-cublak suweng, suwenge tengger-enter, mambu ketundung budel, pak dempole rak lere sopong guyung delekake sir, sir pong delek kopong sir, sir pong delek kopong sir, sir pong delek kopong. Cublak-cublak suweng, suwenge tenggelenter, mambu ketundung budel, pak empong lerak lere sopong guyung delekake sir, sir pong delek kopong sir, sir pong delek kopong sir, sir pong delek kopong. Cublak-cublak suweng, suwenge tenggelenter, mambu ketundung budel, pak dempole rak lere sopong guyung delekake sir, sir pong delek kopong sir, sir pong delek kopong sir, sir pong delek kopong. Cublak-cublak suweng, suwenge tenggelenter, mambu ketundung budel, pak empong lerak lerek sopong guyung delekake sir, sir pong delek kopong sir, sir pong delek kopong sir, sir pong delek kopong.
What a fantastic performance. Let's give them another applause.
Okay, next, the third dance performance is Manasai dance. Manasai dance is one of the dance to welcoming guests who come to Central Kalimantan. This dance symbolizes the joy of the community in welcoming guests or tourists who comes to Central Kalimantan. The clothes used by the dancer during the performance are traditional clothes consist of scarf or bahalai and cloth tied around the head and then insert with enggang bird feathers. The scarf can be tied around the waist or hung around the neck, so when hand would move it, the scarf can be straight, so this dance will be more beautiful and interesting. So please welcome Firly and Anona.
Mukul gandang garantung, hayat dengan kang kanung, sambil tuntangkan tahu, biar mundur dan maju, bahalai dan salendang, imeteng intu kahang, ngaliling sangkai lunuk, je impendeng hun bentuk. Ayu menari manasai, ela atun jembelai. Ayu menari manasai, ela atun jembelai. Bakas tuntang tabela, keleh itah mahaga, kesenian daerah, ayun tatuh yang itah. Mukul gandang garantung, hayat dengan kang kanung, mangat itah tau bingat, utus itah je bauhan. Mukul gandang garantung, hayat dengan kang kanung, sambil tuntangkan tahu, biar mundur dan maju, bahalai dan salendang, imeteng intu kahang, ngaliling sangkai lunuk, je impendeng hung bentuk. Ayu menari manasai, ela atun jembelai. Ayu menari manasai, ela atun jembelai. Ayu menari manasai, ela atun jembelai. Ayu menari manasai, ela atun jembelai.
Wow, that was a wonderful performance by Firly and Anona. Let's give them an applause. By the way, Sonia, are you from Kalimantan, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what do you think about the performance?
I like it very much because even though I'm from Kalimantan, but this is my first time seeing this dance.
Wow, really? It's amazing, right?
Yeah, of course. Anyway, let's move to the fourth dance performance from the most famous island in Indonesia that many foreigners like to visit. Pendet is a traditional dance from Bali. Floral offerings are used to purify the temple or theater as a tribute to ceremonies or other dances. Pendet is usually performed by young girls carrying bowls of flower petals and will be thrown into the air at various times during the dance. Pendet can be presented as a greeting dance to welcome the audience and invite spirits to enjoy the performance. This dance will be performed by Hana and Sekar. Thank you, Hannah and Sekar. That was truly an amazing performance. Don't you think so, Linda?
Yes, it's amazing, but kind of mysterious. By the way, after from Bali, we will see the performance from the biggest island in Indonesia, which is very well known with a destination place called Raja Ampat, and that is Papua. The dance is called Sajojo, and this dance is often in various events, whether it's traditional, cultural, or just for entertainment. The clothing used for the performance is a body armor and a skirt type looking made of dried palm leaves, and it can also be made from coconut fibers. For the accessories like a bracelet, necklace, or head accessories, they often use a cendrawasih, the bird of paradise feathers. The traditional clothes for men and women are similar. Sometimes they also like to add shield, spear, or bow and arrows as properties for some of the performance. They also like to paint their face and bodies with particular colors or pattern depending on the events or their tribes. This dance will be performed by Mita, Giltom, and Epen. Wow, that was a fantastic performance. Let's give them an applause.
Now, for the last dance performance, Miss Deborah will join the Poco Poco dance from North Sulawesi with the other participants from Universitas Kristen Satya Wacana. The movement of Poco Poco was inspired by soldiers' exercise who move two steps from left to right, back, then rotate. They move while holding weapons. That is why in the poco-poco dance, both hands are bent, as if carrying weapons between their elbows. This movement was originally known within the National Armed Forces of Indonesia and Indonesian police, but slowly began to gain a place in people's heart. The agile and easy movements are even used as rhythmic gymnastics in school. Now, please welcome the performance of poco-poco dance.
Wow, that was so fun. I wish I could join them.
Yeah, me too, but sadly because of this pandemic, we couldn't be able to join them.
Anyway, let's sing the last but not least performance by all the participants of IS from Universitas Kristen Satya Wacana. They will sing a traditional song called Rasa Sayangi or Loving Feeling, which is a folk song from Maluku, Indonesia.
Rasa sayangi, rasa sayang sayangi, lihat nona dari jauh. Rasa sayang sayangi, rasa sayangi, rasa sayang sayangi, lihat nona dari jauh. Rasa sayang sayangi. Sana gunung di sini gunung, tengah-tengah bunga melati. Sana bingung di sini bingung, dua-dua tengah sejati. Sana gunung di sini gunung, tengah-tengah bunga melati. Sana bingung di sini bingung, dua-dua tengah sejati. Rasa sayangi, rasa sayang sayangi, lihat nona dari jauh. Rasa sayang sayangi, rasa sayangi, rasa sayang sayangi, lihat nona dari jauh. Rasa sayang sayangi. Jalan-jalan ke Surabaya, jangan lupa membeli pita. Jangan suka memandang saya, nanti bisa sakit mata. Jalan-jalan ke Surabaya, jangan lupa membeli pita. Jangan suka memandang saya, nanti bisa sakit mata. Rasa sayangi, rasa sayang sayangi, lihat nona dari jauh. Rasa sayang sayangi, rasa sayangi, rasa sayang sayangi, lihat nona dari jauh. Rasa sayang sayangi. Kalau ada sumur di ladang, boleh kita menumpang mandi. Kalau ada buku panjang, boleh kita berjumpa lagi. Kalau ada sumur di ladang, boleh kita menumpang mandi. Kalau ada buku panjang, boleh kita berjumpa lagi. Rasa sayangi, rasa sayang sayangi, lihat nona dari jauh. Rasa sayang sayangi, rasa sayangi, rasa sayang sayangi, lihat nona dari jauh. Rasa sayang sayangi, rasa sayangi, rasa sayang sayangi, lihat nona dari jauh. Rasa sayang sayangi.
Wow, let's give a big applause for every student that put many effort to make this magnificent performance. So, this is the end of the Universitas Kristen Satya Wacana performance. We hope you enjoy all the performance. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you very much for watching our culture sharing. I hope you enjoy our performance. And now we will proceed to KGU culture sharing. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your great performance. Yeah, your performance reminds me of the last time I participated in the last time is 2019. So from now, this is our side, the Japanese side. I'm Shoako Hoshi, a leader of KGU. So the performance of the Japanese team is based on our memories of school days in Japan. So are you ready, Japanese team? So Takuya-san, please.
The culture sharing theme is school days.
Let's remember our school days. From now, we are going to show you Japanese schools events and Japanese culture. Here we go!
First of all, let's see the elementary school life in Japan. Most Japanese elementary school students use the same bag to go to school. The bag is called randoseru. It has various colors and it is extremely strong, so we can use it for 6 years every day. Through these 6 years in elementary school, we have a lot of enjoyable and memorable events such as sports festival, musical or chorus festival, and school trip. We need to do same thing together and achieve one goal, so we can know the importance of friends, teachers, and families every time. These pictures are at Shichigo-san. Shichigo-san is a traditional event to celebrate the healthy growth of children as they turn 3, 5, and 7 years old. We dress in our best clothes such as kimono or dress and visit the shrine with our families.
Undokai is a sports festival. All Japanese schools have sports festival every year. Sports festival is a big event in Japan, ranging from elementary school to high school. It is held in autumn. We practice every day for the undokai. We not only enjoy the festival, but also communicate with other grades or teachers. Undokai has a lot of events. This is kakekko or sprint.
Ready, set.
This is tamaire or winter toss. This competition is very easy to understand the rule, so grade 1 students often play. The team with a lot of balls is win.
Ready, set.
Snahiki or tug of war. Generally, more and more people take part in this competition.
はい、回れました。1番行っていいですか。3番で。3番で。で、はい、すぐ帰ります。走ってきたら。
Next, relay. This is the most exciting sports in sports festival.
2番ってことは。
レディー、セット。
This is bokuju. Bokuju is Japanese calligraphy's ink. This is suzuri. Suzuri is ink palette. This is fude. Fude is Japanese pencil. And this is hanshi. Hanshi is luxury paper for calligraphy. Suzuri is so expensive. And this is fude. We sent hanshi and fude pen. Let's see the model. This is the fude pen. This is the same things we sent you. First, we will write A. A is the first of Japanese alphabet, like English A. lecture some tips to write beautiful letters. Please watch this video.
Okay, can you hear my voice? Yeah. I'll practice Japanese calligraphy. Hello. Please prepare the kanji and pen. Please prepare. Okay. And I wear the yukata. We wear yukata is only in summer. Today I write today I write the letters Nihon and Indonesia. Actually, Japanese alphabet has three types. First is kanji, second is hiragana, third is katakana. First, I write Nihon in kanji, and second, we write Indonesia in katakana. So please, let's try to write kanji.
So now, Sasa will be like Nihon or Japan in kanji and Indonesia or Indonesia in katakana. So Indonesian students, please follow the direction, please watch carefully and pretend Sarah-san's showing the Japanese calligraphy.
Okay, I start.
So Sarah-san is now writing Nippon or Nihon. Nippon or Nihon means Japan. So Indonesian student, please present the Sarah-san's show for Japanese calligraphy. Samsung is now using a real Japanese calligraphy instrument, but it is a little difficult for the first-time student to use it. So today, Indonesian student is now using Fudene.
Okay, that's all. This is Nihon. Nihon means Japanese. Please try to write kanji. Okay, next.
For now, Samsung will write in Indonesia or Indonesia in katakana. Now, Samsung write Indo. Samsung is now writing Ne. This is she. I think many of you feel that the kanji and katakana are very different structure. The sign is now finishing.
Yes, this is Indonesian. Please try to write. That's all. We try to write our own names. So, Tomoko-san, please share screen. Okay, this screen is name models. So you can watch it and you can write your names. Please try.
So now you can see, you can find your name in English. And please try to write your name in hiragana.
And in my case, I will write my name. Yes. This is my name. This is my name. Please try and guys. Please try, guys. Okay. So I write the baby sensei's name. I write baby. Please watch. This is Debbie. Harvest, please try to write your name.
Okay, after minutes ago, after this recap, we are going to move to try to make origami.
Do you enjoy the line kanji or katakana or hiragana now? Japanese students please try to write letters. And Indonesian students, please enjoy. Newton's hiragana is so beautiful. Oh, I know now. Mita, oh, everybody is so great.
So, Indonesian student, it was finished now. So let's move on to make origami. Please. So you guys have this square paper. Please ready this paper. Okie dokie. So now we are going to make origami. And today we are going to try to make kanikoki. So every student, please repeat after me. Kanikoki. Kanikoki. So please remember this word. It means paper, the aircraft. Okay? Okay. So please watch my carefully because it is a little difficult to explain. Okay. So this is color side and the other side is white. Please use one side. Okay. Okay, so first, please hold like this. Please hold like this. Please hold. So please open it again. Please open it again. So next, hold like this. Now we are going to we are now making Mount Fuji. The Mount Fuji is the highest mountain in Japan. It will be in Shizuoka or Yamashita. It's more higher than 3,000 kilometers. So, did you make Mount Fuji? Oh, actually, it's 3 kilometers, 3,000 meters. That's already. Okay, did you make Mount Fuji? Yeah. Okay, please turn this paper. Mount Fuji is a volcano So Makuji was Iraq. Okay. Makuji was Iraq. Okay. Makuji was Korean. Makuji was Iraq. Please hold on this. Okay. So please stand again. I'm sorry, but this step is very important. Okay. So next, due to eruption, Mount Fuji became small. Please. Mount Fuji became small. Please hold like this. Okay, you guys, you get. Okay. So next, please type again, please type it again. Okay. So here you can see the drawings of two pockets of drawing. Okay, you can see two drawing pockets. Yeah, probably you can see. So please, please open the pocket and bring your pocket. Okay. Okay. So please open the two drawing pocket and bring your pocket. So please type again. I'm sorry, but this is very, very important step. Okay. So from now, we will hold in. Okay. Difficult. So now okay, please follow my direction. Please watch this line. Please watch this line. Watch this line and hold. Okay. Please watch this line. And hold this. Get one line. And please do the same other side. Please hold like this. Okay. Okay. So, okay. This side will go this side. And if you can make this shape, you're correct. Okay. So we are now going to make wind aircraft. Wind must move wind or please hold other side. Same. So please open your time. And now it will select another aircraft, isn't it? Yeah. So okay, this is the last step. If you are interested in airplane or aircraft, you may know airplane must need crab. Okay, we will make crab. Please put the end of the paper. we are now making. Just do this one, not all. This one. Just do this one, not all. Okay. We are now finishing karaoke.
Yay!
Japan student, did you finish?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so Indonesian student, did you finish the writing? Okay. So from now, the Japanese culture sharing group will show you how to play this karaoke. So please, Madam-san, please. Madam-san.
Guys, can you hear my voice? Okay. Hi, we are on the lawn in the major plaza of the Kwansei Gakuin University. Let's actually try to fly the paper plane you made earlier. I wonder if it will fly well, but let's try. Oh, that paper plane is spring and flying, and it is unsteady. It is coming and going, but everyone seems to be having fun. I hope you will fly and have fun. There are many folds and shapes of paper planes, so please find paper planes that flies beautifully far away. I think we will stop broadcasting from here. Okay, I return to Takuya. Bye-bye.
So, can you hear my voice? Yes, can you hear my voice? Okay. So for now, we are going to watch the second movie about junior high school
And high school and university.
Okay, please enjoy watching it.
Can you enjoy making origami? I wish you enjoyed the practice time. There are various types of origami. Please search on the internet and create a new type of origami works. So I'll introduce the junior high school students' life. Junior high school schooling calls dirty education, 義務教育. It means everyone has to go to elementary and junior high school, usually until 15 years old. Next, I'll introduce traditional events for student life. First, I introduce is Shichigo-san. It has experienced by Yurie-san in elementary school student life session. Next, I'll introduce Summer Festival. It held in local city. It usually held every summer. We wear the yukata or happy. Also, it is so useful to build a good relationship around the neighborhood. Please watch our historical drama. Actually, its actor is my friend. This is a picture of coming of age ceremony. In Japan, coming of age ceremony held when he or she is 20 years old. At the age of 20, we are recognized as adult and we celebrate it on large scale.
From now on, I will introduce the lifestyle of middle and high school students. In most junior high schools and high schools, classes are divided into 30 to 50 students per classes, and class changes take place every year. Every year, we spend time with new members, so we can make a lot of friends and deepen the unity of our classes through various events. Major events of the year include entrance ceremonies, ball games, cultural festivals, sports festivals, and graduation ceremonies. But each junior high school and high school has a different period of time. In particular, sports festivals and cultural festivals can be divided into two categories. 1. Sports festivals in spring and cultural festivals in autumn. Or 2. Cultural festivals in spring and sports festivals in autumn. Because winter is very cold among the 4 seasons in Japan. And if you move too much in summer, your physical condition is often affected by heat stroke. So there are many events in autumn and spring that are relatively comfortable. At the sports festival, there was an introduction to the sports festival area, and in the practice of many of these sports and events, unity is created in the sense that we aim to win the championship together.
In my junior high school and high school, it was a year-round match. But it seems that many junior high schools and high schools were divided into teams of different colors, such as the red and white teams. Also, when I talk about students, the most important thing is studying. We take most of our classes with our classes members. There are Japanese, mathematics, science, society, English, physical education, music, and art. But it's too difficult, or we feel very sleepy after eating, and sometimes we fall asleep. Then please enjoy watching these videos a little more. It was a very fun student life. In Japan, most students belong to club activities. Do you know club activities? If a student belongs to a club, he or she goes to a club after school. Major club activities include many sports events such as baseball, soccer, tennis, badminton, and table tennis, as well as many cultural club activities such as theater, tea ceremony, and wind instrument club, and so on. We find the club activities that best suit us and polish our minds and bodies. Another characteristic is that the younger club members in club activities are called kohai, and old club members are called senpai. I sweated in the softball club for 6 years. The experience is still a good memory. Come to think of it, Kentaro said he was doing something.
This is Kendo Club. I belonged to Kendo Club when I was a high school student. Kendo is one of traditional Japanese sports. To put it simply, it is Japanese style fencing. We fight with a sword made of bamboo. I started playing Kendo when I was 9 years old. Kendo is very exciting sport, so I like Kendo very much.
From now, we are going to watch an animation that's related to two high school students who want to pass the university entrance examination. They are grade 12 students and they want to go to the university in Tokyo. So they are studying harder and harder.
別に幸せになりたいわけじゃないし。
確かな約束が欲しいわけでもない。
それよりももっと
遠くにあるはずのどこか。俺はそこに行きたいんだ。
Some students not only study at school, but also go to prep school or take some extra studying. They are now taking mathematics imitation test and turn it to the office.
いや、単純なミスも証明の組み立てもこの子たちよく似ててね。
In Japan, the university entrance exam starts at January. First, most students take Kyotsu test or a standardized test. Of course, I took this test and got high points. Next, each university holds their own test in February or March.
そういえば聞こうか。どうしたかな、あの子たち。
Did they pass the university?
So now we are going to introduce our university life. These pictures are at entrance ceremony of our university. Most students wear suits and attend this ceremony. In Kwansei Gakuin University, we can see very beautiful sakura at that time on a campus.
君のくれた日々が積み重なり過ぎ去った日々二人歩いた奇跡僕らの出会いがもし偶然ならば運命ならば君に巡り会えたそれって奇跡太陽に沿って歩いて永遠の愛を形にしていつまでも君の横ありがとうや愛してるじゃまだ足りないけどせめて言わせて幸せ なぜね時を越えよう君を愛してる
Let's go the cafeteria.
Most students eat lunch at canteen. This is an example meals.
They were so crowded because it was taken before the COVID-19 pandemic. These fritters can read manly. Manly means noodle. Do you know how to can we eat at cafeteria? The answer is selling by weight. We take the tray. This is shrimp and rice. We can choose and take it. Chikuzenni is traditional Japanese food. All dishes look so delicious. And those tastes are actually so good. This is takoyaki. Takoyaki is traditional Japanese food and it's famous in Osaka. This is the third Viking. 1 crumb is 110 34 yen. It's so cheap. And we can choose side dishes. This is hijiki. Hijiki is seaweed. This is a dessert. There are sweets section. We can choose tiramisu, or fruit yogurt, or a lot of oranges. I love oranges. We can buy the lunch. We can buy the lunch and
All meals taste good and cheap.
those are all menu. It looks so delicious, right?
Okay, thank you very much for watching the video and live broadcasting. This is the end of culture sharing, Japanese culture sharing. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for your performance. And have you enjoyed our performance, our school days or in Japan? And our performances like origami or calligraphy, or you are trying to the kamihikoki in the outside. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is last time for this year's culture sharing. Thank you very much for your great performance in Indonesia and Japanese team. In addition, I am grateful of your efforts to build a better program despite the tough situation. I know all of you know Indonesia and Japan is facing a serious situation suffering from COVID-19. However, under this strict limitation, such as both countries' national policies, like lockdown or state of emergency to avoid gathering people and keep our social distance, all of you struggle to find a way to create a program. I hope this webinar, the culture sharing, is a great start for the new EASE program. Under the vague and complex situations, we should get back to the EASE theme, peace and mutual understanding. And thank you very much for people who participate in this webinar. Thank you very much for joining this webinar. I am grateful that we, Indonesia side and Japanese side, create a more strong relation with each other and a greater EASE program. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming this program. This is the last of our sessions. Thank you very much for all.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih.